Okay.
Okay, good morning, distinguished participants. Yeah. So I think I'm here. It's a little bit far from you. So may I,
Go down?
you allow to go down. We'll see you. It should be better. To be closer. So this is a very good opportunity for me and you too to be together and learn from each other, exchange our past experience. So I have worked with a non-governmental organization for a long time. It's 40 years of my services. So I hope some of lessons learned from my organization can be shared, sharing with all of you too. So this is a long name of my organization. It's called Population and Community Development Association. It's a PDA in short. This is the biggest non-governmental organization development NGO in Thailand. We established in 1974. We are celebrating 40 anniversary years this year. It's founded by Mr. Michai. It's some of you maybe know him as a Condom King of Thailand because we started our first activity with family planning, and then after that we integrate other activities into the existing family planning activities. We have 18 branches offices scattering all around Thailand with about 700 staff. This is a big burden for NGOs. That our organization, in the first start, we rely on financial support from the outsiders, donations, grant support. But we face a lot of problems of the financial crisis. Nobody support you forever. So this is come to the topic that we are here, why we are struggling for our life to find our own financial support. I will elaborate more. So it is a wide range of activities of the organization. As I said, from planning, reproductive health, that is the first start. And then we incorporate other components, HIV/AIDS, income generating activities, poverty reductions, microcredit, water, energy and environment, conservation and protections, democracy promotion, gender equalities, and business involvement in rural development. This is coming into the corporate social responsibilities later on. Here, this is some picture that we had done in the past 40 years. Family planning in Thailand 40 years ago is a big family. Because demographic data is the base for planning taken with other problems. So now in Thailand we have only 1.6 member in families, so less than the replacement rate. So we are having a problem. Another problem is not overpopulation, but the population decrease. Now we are encouraging a new couple to have more babies. So it's different from the beginning. Yes. Yes. And income generating activities, microfinance to the people in the rural areas, education, gender equality, that's our activities. Even water resource development and environmental conservation protection, emergency relief. In the past 2 years, they have a tsunami hit, damage a lot. So we rehabilitate the people in that area. Yes. So this is we are touching about social enterprises, corporate social responsibilities. You see, in 1988, we start with Thai Business Initiative in Rural Development. This is a model to invite the business sector involved in rural development. And after that is turned to be corporate social responsibilities, as we are talking in this symposium. And we use this as a model for every big company who face problems of protests from the local people. So how to be work together very smoothly in the same communities. That is the tactics. So we offer and propose you to have a tripartite model between the companies, the villagers, and non-governmental organizations like PDA, my organization, as an intermediate. It's donors, it's been a company as a supporters because non-governmental organization we lack of financial support budget, so we cannot help the people in many areas. So we need financial support from others too. PDA, non-governmental organization, act as facilitators or matchmakers, and villagers as a beneficiary or developers. So we helping them to find their own problems and find ways how to solve the problems. And then we come up with the projects. After that, we join hands together, help together to solve the problems according to the project that we plan together. Yes, I give you an example. This is one of the companies that join our CSR program. Chevron. Chevron is, they have a big project in the down south. But in the same time, they would like to help the people in those areas. So we offer ourselves to be intermediate agencies, working between the company and the villagers. So we set up and develop a project called Integrated Community Development. By having a lot of activities in the project. So I will elaborate more. And another example is Coca-Cola. They are emphasized on the water resources. So in the northeastern part of Thailand, it's very dry and drought for a long time. So they didn't have drinking water or even water for agriculture. So we built a tank and supply by a piping water system to the village to make sure that they have water supply all year round. This is another kind of activities that are joining with the company and the association. This is a partnership between PDA and social enterprise. As I said earlier, PDA is an NGO, is an organization. We have relied on the support from the outsiders. So the funding support getting less and less. With 700 staff, this is the burden of us. So we find ourselves to get more funding by setting up affiliated business activities. Because PDA is a non-governmental organization and tax exempt. According to the Thai law, they are not allowed to run a business. If you run a business on behalf of an association, we pay a very, very high tax. It's an income tax, very high. So we establish different entities as a company, and the company run a business, generate a profit. But the profit that they generate, we are not allowed to share or to divide among the shareholders. So the shareholders put the capital in, and then the profit keep in the reserve funds for our activities in the rural areas. So it is a different kind of business. Normally business run business and they make a profit. The profit will be shared. But our affiliated companies run a business. Profit must be kept in the reserve funds for development activities only. This is another type of social enterprise. So now we have 18 companies. It's a wide range of activities, a wide range of business. We have cabbages and condoms, a restaurant. We have a resort, hotels, construction company, factory rental companies, healthcare services, others, many things, even training centers to do making a profit. So those companies, business, other business can be joined with the association. So PDA as an intermediate to do the project. This is the model that we are currently implemented. So by this way, it can be a guarantee that the social work run by non-governmental organization can be sustained because we have our own resources and external resources. Yeah, this is the business that I already mentioned. Restaurant. We have many restaurants in Thailand, and we have our branch restaurant in United Kingdom, two in England. Yes, this is in Bangkok. Yes, this is in Bicester, United Kingdom. And we open another restaurant in Vietnam. We have a resorts and hotels in Thailand. Rural ecotourism, selling products from our villagers. So we promote and helping the villagers to set up a small business, and then those products they produce, we help them to sell in the capital cities or even export. Healthcare services, we have a mobile healthcare team to visit the rural people and also in the factories base for the workers. The factories, we try to encourage the businessmen to relocate their factories into the rural areas. Normally, most of the business they set up their company and the factory in the big cities. So the labor force migrated from the rural area into the city, create a lot of problems. But in turn, we move the factory into the village rather than moving the villagers to the factories. So this is a kind of a job creation. And also a little bit advanced, the owner of the company, they allow the employees to be a shareholders. So it means that the employees have a share in the companies that they are working. So it increases a lot of efficiencies. It's rather than the businessman exploit from the employees, but it is a shared benefit together. This is another model that is work well, very, very well. Yeah. Now, this is a very famous in Thailand. That's Kun Michai, the founder of PTA. He's a social entrepreneur, the first social entrepreneur in Thailand. But we are lagging behind the Philippines, Korea, and Vietnam. That you have social enterprise view. But in Thailand, it is under drafting. We are not yet having a law for the social enterprise. But in the practical, there have many NGOs, many civil societies doing a benefit to the people in the rural areas, and can be claimed as social enterprise. Yeah, that's just giving you some ideas what we have done. Maybe you can take just a list some small things that should be adapted in your society, because in different place, different contexts cannot be copied, duplicate. You can apply. Thank you for your cooperation.